Award is the most improved driver. This award goes to a driver's performance for 2019 compared to their accomplishments during the 2018 season. There's an award winner for all the divisions at the track. Your top vote getters in the minivan division: Robert Stansfield, Al Bartles, Thomas Farah, Clayton Hassig, and Matt Moore. Your minivan winner, Clayton Hassig. Your street stock nominees for the most improved driver: Skylar Pozak, Zach Leapsch, Dakota Clausen, Clayton Hassig, Jake Chalmers. Your street stock winner, Zach Leapsch. Horton Division nominees: Jaden Schock, Sean McCarthy, Cheyenne Stansfield, Zach Leapsch, and Dexter Moline. Your Hornet most improved driver, Jaden Schock. In the hobby stock division, top vote getters: Bill Schott, Caleb Hardy, Taylor Dobbs, Brandon Gallagher, Thomas Farah. Your hobby stock most improved driver, Caleb Hardy. In the sportsman ranks, the top vote getter: Sam Niles, Tom Lethe, Jesse Green, Jeff Thompson, Mandy Eckelberg. And the most improved driver in the sportsman division, top vote getters: Carter Christensen, Nick Clements, Jeremy Wagner, Justin Mulliken, and Jonathan Eckelberg. Your late model most improved driver for 2019, Nick Clements. Minivans, Clayton, come on up, brother.
I got one this year. Well, I thought it'd be fun to run the van this year, so went and got one from Matt Moore, and we took that thing apart in 45 minutes down in the pits. Sorry, Chuck. Sorry. But, went out and had a good blast with it. Thank you.
Brother, you can take them apart anytime you want down here, as long as they hit the racetrack. It's such a fun class to watch. All right, Zach.
This year definitely went better than last year. Last year I went through like 8 different vehicles. Couldn't run every single night. I want to thank J&L Collectibles, Mark's Hot Water Pressure Washing, and Greg that helped me every night get to the track. Thanks.
So you only went through one this year, I hope? Good deal. All right, Hornet, Jaden.
I would have never gotten this award if it weren't for my dad always pushing me, so thank you.
Thanks, Dad. All right. Caleb?
The new car definitely helped, but I'd like to thank everyone that voted for me.
Miss Mandy?
I appreciate this award. Watching the rec reel tonight, I wouldn't have guessed I would have been up for a nomination for this award. But it was definitely a good season. I guess I survived my first steering wheel to the side of my vehicle by another driver, so that was awesome. But got to thank my sponsors: Moxie's, AMS, Legacy Painting and Sandblasting, Festival Foods, Features in Holman, Nick's Bar, Scenic Concepts, Napa West Salem, Twisted Skulls Studios, Ad Concepts, Z93 and Midwest Family Broadcasting, my mom at Speedy Graphics, and of course, my amazing crew. Huge props to my dad. I definitely also wouldn't be here today if it weren't for him getting me into the sport. The rest of our crew: Scott, Amy, my mom, my brother, and of course, my awesome fiance, who continues to push me every single week to stay out there and improve. And a lot of my improvements in the last year or so are definitely up to him and Justin Mulliken. Thank you.
Congratulations, Mandy. Mr. Clemens?
Thank you.
You're warm.
Well, the way the year started, I didn't think that would happen because we got it done at the last second, no practice, and then I wrecked it. So can we get back out there? No, you're done. But so we painted it, then a couple weeks off, and slowly got it better. And then it got into the wall again, and I didn't think it would happen. But then it got faster. We won a feature, so thank you all.
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is built to a higher standard, so you can focus on the problems in your life that actually matter.
Hey, Dave.
Like giving Jeff his ladder back before he takes it back. Or where to put the food when you both get the groceries. Or the doggy door that just became a raccoony door. Whatever you're worrying about, it won't be this. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Carey Heating and Air Conditioning, your 2018 American Standard Building a Higher Standard Award winner. Call Carey today for your free estimate.
At Ace of La Crosse, they know that playtime around here goes year-round. Make the Sportsland stop before you head out hunting, fishing, or camping for quality products and services at great prices. Talk over your outdoor plans with the experts at Ace of La Crosse, your work and play headquarters.
This year, the Sledgehammer Brandon Gallagher. In second, Caleb Hardy. And your 2019 Hobby Stock Division champion is Racing Jason Bolster. Come on, Brandon, you didn't eat that much. Get it up here. I've seen you run faster. Yeah, we'll just leave that one alone.
I just want to thank Adam and Andy for always having my car there. Thank my sponsors again. Thanks for coming.
Taking second, a hard-fought second this year, Caleb Hardy.
I'd like to thank all my sponsors this year, Andy and Adam Moore, Brandon Gallagher, my brother Jordan. Thank you.
And the man of 1,000 words, your champion, Jason Bolster.
I'd like to thank sponsor Right Spot Bar, Sparta, and John Scott Racing Engines. Built me a cheap, reliable stock motor. And thank Tammy Jackson, girlfriend, for putting up my yelling in the pits. And Jason Stark for helping me out with the car at the setup. Didn't really do much to it this year, put the toe plates on it probably once. Should have did a little bit more to it. Thank you.
Nice job. See a couple more Bud Lights and heat them up here for 10 more minutes. Time for the show.
Chase Elliott likes his Mountain Dew free and his pizza fast. Little Caesars Pizza Portal fast.
Chase Elliott! No way!
Your free 2-liter, Mr. Elliott.
Free 2-liter? No way!
Get a free 2-liter with any pizza purchase in our mobile app.
Pizza.
Class act. Good with the fans, good with me, the announcer, fellow competitors, and they put forth into having a great-looking car, all while portraying a positive image about racing at the La Crosse Speedway. The nominees for the 2019 Showmanship Award include Jimmy Bjorkman, Nick Panitsky, Jeff Thompson, Eckelberg Racing, and Don Thunder Turner. The 2019 Showmanship La Crosse Speedway Award goes to the entire Eckelberg Racing clan. Kimmy Gibbler, you must come on stage this time since you didn't come up last time. You're part of, come on, Kurt, yeah. Kimmy, you're lucky I forgot the new nickname. Did you guys flip a quarter who's going to talk this time? Justin hasn't talked yet.
He said no.
Justin said no.
We tried Dad.
Kurt said forget it. So John, are you going to? Mandy is. All right. Hey, congratulations.
Hey, thank you. We appreciate this award. This is one of the most fun awards to win. We love being involved with the fans on and off the track. I would say personally my favorite fan-involved event is the kids' rides. Unfortunately, with my car this year, I was unable to have children in my car. So I think that's an awesome thing that our track does. But huge thank you to Crosse Speedway, Chuck Deary, and his whole staff for everything they do, allowing us to be out there each and every week and allowing us to continue to be involved in those events every Saturday and throughout the season as well.
Just wanted to thank Justin too for bringing some more speed to Eckelberg Racing. He's been a huge, a big part of Eckelberg Racing the past how many years now? So 3-4 years. So he's super knowledgeable on the cars and has been a huge help to us. So. Got some changes coming to Eckelberg Racing this next season. Mandy will be trying out the late model division, racing a handful of nights for me. So moving up from what was previously the sportsman division, and so that'll be a bit different for us this year. Thank you. Do you want to say anything? No.
Deicher says no. Well deserving. Were you going to sing?
No.
Congratulations. I'd like to ask staff to start working up here for the Competition Achievement Awards. These awards mean a lot to the staff. They work hands-on with the race teams in the pits. They all have various job duties down there in the trenches, so to speak. And, you know, they need to have a say on some of the stuff that happens here at the track. And this is one of the ways that our staff, our great staff, is allowed to say a few things and hand out an award that they feel a race team or a race driver is deserving. So I'd like to ask, Tim, it looks like you're first in line there. Tim Pierce, I don't know what job he doesn't do at the track, pit gate and up in the tower with the transponders. Tim?
Thank you. It's kind of a challenge this year to figure out who I was going to put forward. And so I think through all the times at the pit gate, down in the pits, walking around, crossing the track and stuff, and I always found one driver that was extremely positive, seemed to be outgoing in the pits. Everybody seemed to be pretty friendly. He's never given me a hard time out at the pit gate. Well, maybe once, but anyway, I'd like to call forward Justin Mulliken.
Okay, where is he? All right, come on up while you're doing that. I'd like to ask Andy Barney to step up here. Andy helps out with our quarter-mile teching.
Yeah. I haven't done a lot at the track this year. Chose to hang out with my kid. So I obviously still watched all the races and helped out when I could, but the guy I want to give this to had some tough luck. So I want to call Justin Berg to come up here.
You can hand it to him right out over there and get your photo taken. All right, Jim Compton, come on up here. Jim is our scale guy, one of our longest employees at the racetrack, and I don't know how many years you might tell us, but Jim Compton, tire marshal and a scale daddy.
Going back to before I even started this job, I used to watch this guy race, and damn, he was good. He quit for a while. He's back out there now, and I want to thank him for coming back and hope he's left all his bad luck behind him. Tom Carlson.
He's at the bar. He's coming up there. Andy Yant, relatively new to the track here. I think he's a second or third year with us. Pitgate, he's our IT professional and very active in making the behind-the-scenes work smoother at the track. Andy?
Excuse me. I just want to say this is actually my second year doing this, and it is an outstanding group of individuals. I found another family. This is awesome. A lot of you see me at the pit gate every Saturday night. I work down there, take care of you, getting you in, getting this process as quick as we can. This individual that I want to give this one to has always been pretty positive down at the pit gate, always been great to work with, Mike Carlson.
Dan Deicher.
This is a hard one to do because I talk to all the race teams, I talk to all the drivers, I interview all the race teams, I interview all the drivers, and it really makes you stop to think what competition achievement means. My award this year goes to an individual that I've watched and announced race for the past 3 years. That's had a tough go at it. There's been some wins, there's been a lot of losses, and this individual I watched on social media just wanted to quit, maybe hang it up, get mad, but then rely on this individual's mom and dad and the other people that are in the pits to make this person want to keep racing and keep racing and keep racing. I think that is the neatest thing when you've got not only your mom and dad to lean on, but you've got the entire set of pits to the right side of the racetrack to lean on to keep you going. My competition achievement award goes to Cheyenne Stanfield.
Nope, you just gotta get a photo with him later. He's working right now. But he does need to hand me the mic. Picture later. And finally, Wayne Nolte, tech and scales and multi-purpose position at the track. Wayne?
Thank you. My award is going to go to the gentleman who is a very tough competitor. I think he possibly had the best finish by the reaction of his crew later on this year. Jeremy Wagner.
All right, thank you. Again, it's, the staff needs to be recognized, and they're down in there in the trenches with you, and it's great that they can hand out an award to some of the competitors. This would be a great time for me to, if you notice, Ray is not here tonight, Don is not here, or Jeff. Ray, unfortunately, is sick, and it's breaking his heart not to be here, but he chose that, for safety reasons, that he wasn't going to come here tonight. Don Stoner, our tech guy, he had a heart attack this spring and bought a fancy car and is now traveling the country, racing road courses with it. I think he's in Florida now, so miss him. And, of course, Jeff and Connie up in the tower, they are on a cruise, so we'll kind of miss our rest of our staff here and stuff. So our next award is our Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel Sportsman Award. Heck of a year for these guys. Very good competition. And we look forward to kind of a new package for them in 2020. In third place, the 2019 Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel Sportsman Division, Tom Lethe. In second place, your 2019 Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel Sportsman, Jeff Thompson. And your champion in the Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel Sportsman, Chris Weber. Tom, come on up. Congratulations on your third place.
I just want to say thanks to all my family and friends that helped me out all year. Ryan Paul, my crew chief, couldn't do it without him. Even on the weeks that I was gone for work, he'd work on the car for me and come out fast as ever. Want I want to thank all my sponsors. Couldn't do it without them. I'm not really sure what's going to happen next year. Might try some other tracks. So thanks.
Oh, I'm sorry. Jeff. Dan and I were telling stories.
Congratulations, Weber, on your championship. Fun year. A lot of good, close racing. I got to thank my wife and my two sons, Bentley and Brody. You guys motivated me probably more than anything and probably had just as much fun as I did. Let's see here. I got to thank my crew. My dad's been there since day one. My sister, Erin, hopped on board this year. My little brother, Levi, Weber, Henry, Todd. You guys made me look good. Especially to my mom for all the stuff you do behind the scenes, all my fans for being there every week. To my sponsors, MBM Logistics, Jeff Martin Construction, Leahy Trucking, Epic Media. Didn't get a lot of sticker work out of you. That's what rub rails are for, but I sent you a lot of work. Smiley's Repair, Weir's Machine, J&L Collectibles, DJ Dan Deicher, DSR Chassis, John Scott Race Engines. For everybody else that has helped me throughout the year, Rob Christian, Randy, if you ever had a question, you weren't afraid to help me. Brad Warthen was huge. I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody, but thanks.
And your champion, Chris Weber.
I just got to start out by thanking all the people by my side that definitely helped a lot throughout the year. Right down to Todd Holland, he helps me quite a bit in the pits. Henry Vian is always there to help me in the shop. Jeff Thompson's there when he can be. Definitely by the looks of my car, I probably should put them rub rails on. I like to get a little rough some nights. Sorry, Tom. I got to thank Rice Tech Chassis. They've always made this thing great. It was probably the best decision I ever made when I had it built. Probably really need to thank Dave Truitt. He was huge when I started out Sportsman's. He gave me a lot of knowledge, and he was always right there by my side to help me out. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm home. I got a Little Caesars 5-meat feast.
Wow, that's a lot of pepperoni.
That's a lot of sausage.
That's a lot of ham.
That's a lot of beef. I'm here to help.
Look at all that bacon.
What have I done?
Get a Little Caesars large 5-meat feast for just $9. Try our convenient app and Pizza Portal pickup. Pizza.
This year, my problem is my son-in-law is the one who does the award for me, makes it up. And he got sick this last month and he didn't get it finished. And so I'm going to announce the award and I'll have to deliver it personally to them. This year's family award goes to Ken and Carter Christensen.
Talk first. We missed a couple races this year, so we didn't really finish that good in points, but I think all the updates on the car really helped. We really only need about 1/10 of a second, and we'll qualify a lot better. But anyways, I have a lot of people to thank in our crew. Parker, Jason Schaller back there, Mike and Mike, Rick, of course my dad. Lots of hours on our car every week. Can't thank our sponsors enough. Jeff Martin Custom Construction, Ken's Auto Repair. Culligan gives us a bunch of water every year, especially for fan photos, so that's really nice. Same with Gasoline Alley, Toys and Antiques. Grand opening is tomorrow. If you guys want to brave the weather and go in Onalaska and see some cool toys. So thank you again for the award. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
All right, cruising on through. Yes, Humfeld, we're getting close to giveaways. Just hold tight. And Randy, while you're doing nothing, not winning any awards right now, can you go get me a beer? Seriously, I need a beer, please. Randy knows I love him. But I seriously do need a beer. This year's 2019 Sharing Award, this is always kind of cool to see the names that I've seen over the past 13 years. It goes for the driver and or crew who is always willing to help out fellow competitors or others in need. And I do see this as many hours as I spend in the pits. There's always 1, 2, 3 people that you see going from Jeff Thompson's pit all the way down to the furthest street stock. They don't care who you are, what you're running. They're always there to help if you need it. They are deserving recognition for assisting others. I saw this individual not only in the pits helping people out, but I saw them in social media this year helping people out. And this year's 2019 Sharing Award goes to Stephen Bronzda. Randy wouldn't do it, so I had to send Roke Wilson to get me a beer. Stephen Bronzda, congratulations.
Thank you. Kind of unexpected, I guess, but I try to help as much as I can with people, because the guy next to you, if he's driving, if his car handles a little bit better, he's liable not to hit you. So, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for helping the other teams. Now it's our premier division. Time to hand out the top 3 awards for Tobacco Outlet Plus Grocery late models. What a year for these fellows. Awesome racing competition for every spot, on every lap, on every race. The fans certainly got their money's worth, and it was a outstanding year of competition again. But in third place, with an outstanding performance as well, gentlemen, you're third place in the NASCAR late model division, Nick Clement. And of course, down to the wire, but coming into second place in your late model division, your second place winner, Steve Carlson. And ladies and gentlemen, your 2019 NASCAR late model champion at La Crosse Fairgrounds Speedway, third in the nation. Let's hear it for Nick Panitsky. We'd like to ask third place to step up here with his beer and say a few words. Beers.
I brought my half beer for Deicher. I didn't realize I was going to have to talk this quick. So I'm going to try to have a water. Set down here. All right. First of all, thank you for coming. Whew. Anybody need a drink, just go ahead. It's not going to be good. Open bar, Deicher, put on his tab. Congrats to all other champions. Congrats to Nick on his good national run. Most importantly, I need to thank my wife and my girls for my... Here we go. All the words are going together here. For supporting me in racing. Without their support, well, whatever. I'd probably be on the curb in the gutter. I want to thank my parents and Amber's parents for their support and helping me with anything from watching the girls, financially, to helping in the garage when I need help. It's just, I don't know, it's just me and Mike, and I gotta thank Mike because he's all I got. So hopefully I don't make him mad and he quits, and then it's, I don't know, whatever. And I'd have to raise the girls a little faster. I want to thank Johnny for all his help and allowing me to drive his car. I wreck it a lot, so. Whew. Where else are we? I want to thank Kevin at KO Designs, Drew of Epic Media, and my Uncle Cletus at Clements Automotive for making the car look good because I'm rough on it, and so is everybody else. Easy. I want to thank Chris and Craig and Toby, Justin, and Steve for it was a rush last minute thing, didn't even get paint on it. No practice, just let's go race, and then, yeah, it didn't work out good. Qualified like 27th out of 29th, strong showing, and then wrecked it. So I decided to paint it. Everybody liked it white, I didn't. But it worked out. It got better and better all year. Thank you, RP. He, yeah, everybody, you know, RP bounced ideas off with me and things work. So thank you. I want to thank my sponsors. Without these people, I couldn't race weekly here. Johnny's Hobbies from China. Clements Automotive, Interstate Roofing, Genzi's Game Day Pub. Ooh. The Vault in Rockland, nice place. AB Seed and Consulting, A1 Advanced Pumping, K-Dog's Cave, U.S. Bank of Onalaska, Lloyd Speed Stop, Features in Holman, Weir's Machine, Premier Coachworks, Gilbo's Muskie Lounge, Munzie's, Big D Financing, Chester Cheeto, Gordon Epping CPA, KO Designs, Epic Media, and DJ Dan Deicher. I'd like to thank Chuck and the staff for keeping this place going strong, and thank you to all my fellow competitors. It was a fun season, and see you all in a couple months. I need my water.
Steve Carlson.
All right, thank you, everybody. I was just having a nice chat with Nick over there in the corner, and we just talked about it, and I want to thank it, or tell him how great a season he had. And, you know, we had a good season, too. I got a great car owner, great crew. We had a good season. He was a little bit better all year. We were lacking a little something. I don't know what, but we're working on it. Maybe we'll get better next year. Thank you.
Your 2019 NASCAR champion, Nick Panitsky.
Always tough following up Steve's two-pagers, but the champion is not always the one with the faster car. It felt like we had the upper hand for the majority of the year, but Steve, to this day, just does not make a mistake. We tallied up the wins, but we made mistakes in the process. Steve cashed in a near-perfect season. I don't know if everybody knows that, but he never finished out of the top 5, not a single time, so that's pretty impressive. It's hard to keep up with. Without the help of my crew and sponsors, I would not have made the past 3 seasons as successful as they have been. Thank you, Morg, Brian, Cam, and Tam for supporting me every single week. Thank you, Mountain Dew, Cooley Region Diesel Repair, Frog Racing, Rich Bolden Construction, Weir's Machine, Swift Springs, sorry, T-Zar Engines, Left-Hander Chassis, and QA1. This year has taught me a lot about being a racer, being a dad, being a husband, and life in general. One night towards the end of the year when the championships were on the line and we were driving out of 4, waving to the crowd for a wave lap, and you know, I'm in there with my game face on, and I'm acting all tough and serious, and, you know, the nerves were going, and I looked up in the stands, and I seen my son. He's up there doing arm farts at me and not waving, so this racing stuff has kind of gotten the best of me for most of my life, and I'm hoping to maybe change that from this point forward. Most everybody has heard the story of go-kart racing, winning or not winning, missing the point of why we're there in the first place. I will be switching gears a little bit this coming season and focusing a lot of attention on my family and my son's racing. However, I will be fulfilling a lifelong dream in the process, racing a dirt late model, just a handful of times, just as time permits. So I encourage all of my fans, all my supporters to continue to be part of La Crosse Speedway and attend the Saturday night showdowns that La Crosse has to offer. I think La Crosse has a great product, and I see that only getting better in the future seasons. That being said, stop out at the old dirt track every now and then and watch me tear off some quarter panels in 2020. Thank you, La Crosse Speedway, Chuck, and everybody on the staff. I have nothing but respect for everybody. Thank you for the 3 years that I will never forget. Thanks everybody for their support, and good luck next year.
Chase Elliott likes his Mountain Dew free and his pizza fast. Little Caesars Pizza Portal fast.
Chase Elliott! No way!
You're free 2-liter, Mr. Elliott.
Free 2-liter? No way!
Get a free 2-liter with any pizza purchase in our mobile app.
Pizza.
That really deserves some recognition. And it's open to anyone, and I think these two award winners need to be noticed, and we're going to recognize them tonight. So our first special recognition award goes to a fellow that comes to races every week, or tries to make it there every week. I think he's there about 95% of the time, to make sure that the product they have can get delivered to 80,000 homes. And that's Rick Wilson and KQEG TV. So someone grab Rick, and when he's done with the camera, and bring him in here for his trophy. And our second special recognition, he does it out of pure passion and out of love for you. And he has nothing but your well-being in his mind and heart. And our second special recognition award goes to Pastor Andy Burrows. Rick, come on up. Were you in here when I told you what you won?
What do you want?
Were you in here when I?
No.
Okay, it's a special recognition saying thank you for all you've done.
Well, thank you. Very nice. About almost 30 years ago now, I started coming out to the track to cover it for our TV station, radio stations and such. And I was not a NASCAR fan when I first got there, but I very quickly became one and pretty much gave up every Saturday night for the last 30 years during the summer. So I really should thank my wife and kids, because for about 30 years every summer, they never saw me on a Saturday night. But I had a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed coming out to the track, and I hope to, even though I'm kind of sliding into retirement now, I think I'm still going to be out at the track come summertime. So thank you very much, Chuck. I appreciate it.
Andy, come on up here. No sermons, though.
Well, when a pastor comes up to say a few words, that can stretch into a long time. I really do appreciate you. I was a pastor for 40 years, and now I'm with a ministry where I travel around, so I don't have a church family, but I consider all of you guys my family, and I do pray for you a lot. And I know some of us are going to win, some of us are going to lose. But fellas and ladies, every one of us is going to die someday. And we need to know where we're going to go and spend eternity. And if I can be of help to you in any way, I do appreciate it when some of you come up and you tell me that you've got an aunt or a relative in a hospital or someone you want me to pray for. I appreciate you doing that. It makes me feel like I'm really doing something for you. And so I'll still be around, having problems with my throat. I'm waiting for the Lord to take me home. He's already worn out my throat. But at any time I can be of help, let me know, okay?
Andy, I should probably tell everyone about your addiction. He was addicted to brake fluid, but he can stop at any time. All right, sorry. Read it on the internet, could not turn it down.
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is built to a higher standard, so you can focus on the problems in your life that really actually matter. Like figuring out which remote turns the TV on, or the smell in the vegetable crisper that in no way can be vegetables, or finding your phone when you leave it on vibrate. Whatever you're worrying about, it won't be this. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
You want barbecue, but she doesn't? What do? Hi, Jerry here at Big Boar Barbecue. We know not everyone wants barbecue. That's why we feature so much more, like our fried chicken, Philly steak sandwich, meatloaf, great burgers, salads, wraps, and more. So keep peace in the family, stop in and try something from our extensive menu. It's so much cheaper than a divorce. Big Boar and more, Highway 16 West Salem.
Just come on down for the best food in town at Big Boar Barbecue.
Yeah, it's a mouthful.
Ace of Lacrosse is your work and play headquarters when it comes to getting the job done. No place gives you better support for home, business, and industry with small engine and power tool repairs. Save by renting when you don't need to buy. Ace offers rentals on hundreds of items.
Hey guys, I'm home. I got a Little Caesars 5-meat feast.
Wow, that's a lot of pepperoni.
That's a lot of sausage.
That's a lot of ham.
That's a lot of beef. I'm here to help.
Look at all that bacon.
What have I done?
Get a Little Caesars large 5-meat feast for just $9. Try our convenient app and Pizza Portal pickup.
Pizza.
Want to keep your employees happy? Buy them all lunch. Hi, Jerry here at Big Boar Barbecue. We cater lunches all the time for businesses big and small, 10 to 500. We can handle it. Give us a call and we'll help you figure out a great menu. Let's face it, good people are hard to find, so we can help you keep the ones you got. My grandpa used to say, you want to keep someone happy? Feed them barbecue. Big Boar Barbecue, Highway 16 West Salem.
Just come on down for the best food in town.
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is built to a higher standard, so you can focus on the problems in your life that actually matter.
Hey, Dave.
Like giving Jeff his ladder back before he takes it back, or where to put the food when you both get the groceries, or the doggy door that just became a raccoony door. Whatever you're worrying about, it won't be this. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Carey Heating and Air Conditioning, your 2018 American Standard Building a Higher Standard Award winner. Call Carey today for your free estimate.
Ace of Lacrosse is your work and play headquarters when it comes to getting the job done. No place gives you better support for home, business, and industry with small engine and power tool repairs. Save by renting when you don't need to buy. Ace offers rentals on hundreds of items.
One of the things Going.Racing, Quick Trip, and competition products for our fantastic prizes this evening. Our next award is one that some like to get, some just don't like to get. It is the 2019 Good Luck Award. That means there's some drivers that had some bad luck in 2019 that need better luck in 2020. Our minivan nominees are Jonathan Burbach, Katie Deicher, Keith Larson, Tyler Wilhelmsen, and Tom Farah. The 2019 Good Luck Award in the minivans, my daughter, Katie Deicher. No, I did not vote on that one. Now she knows what's it like to hit turn 2 in the tires doing 60 without going like this. And $600 out of my pocket was a wastie. Street stock nominees for the Good Luck Award are Andy Feldkamp, Tristan Dreskowski, Justin Iverson, Dan Fry, and Adam Kit Kat Curley. The 2019 Good Luck Award goes to Tristan Dreskowski. Cheeto, you gonna get that one? Our Hornet Division Good Luck Award nominees are Zach Leach, Mark Bornitz, Jaden Schuck, Jimmy Bjorkman. See how the names are side by side? I did that. And thank you, Snapchat, Dakota Clausen. Your Hornet Good Luck Award goes to Dakota Clausen, who is dressed dapper as to the gills this evening, by the way. And the Hobby Stocks, your Good Luck Award nominees are Mark Chalet, Caleb Hardy, Bill Schott, Taylor Dobbs, and Brendan Gallagher. The 2019 Good Luck Award for the Hobby Stocks goes to Taylor Dobbs. Sportsman Good Luck Award nominees, Chris Grady. No, I didn't make that up. Your name is actually on here. Brian Hesselberg, Fur, Justin Berg, Tom Leafy, and the Great Green Mellow Machine of Mandy Eckelberg. The 2019 Good Luck Award, he wrecked 2 out of 4 weeks, if memory serves me correctly. Brian Hesselberg. Your late model nominees for Good Luck in 2019, Better Luck in 2020, Tom Carlson, Ryan Brown, Carter Christensen, Jonathan Eckelberg, the underdog, and Randy Humfeld. Somebody laughed. The 2019 Good Luck Award in the late models goes to Hump Daddy Awesome Soft Randy Humfeld. All right, so your minivan nominee, Katie Deicher. Well, I tell you what, I pressured my dad for $600 this year, and I wouldn't shut my mouth until he gave me $600. So he gave me this piece of crap Aztec that I couldn't even drive out of the alley, nor could I get it out of the front driveway. First time I went out there, I blew a tire on lap number 2 of my practice session. Thanks to some guys helping me out, like Rob Stainfield, I actually got it back out there, didn't hit the turn 2 wall and in the tires. But I actually did finish, and I didn't finish last. Thank you. That was not pre-scripted, and I'm out of breath. Street Stocks, it's Tristan Dreskowski. Cheeto Hessig is going to accept the award for Draz Jr.
Well, he's at guards this weekend, so I'll just go ahead and take the trophy for him and give it back to him later. He already is hard at work and prepared for next year.
In the Hornets, Dakota Clausen. The bow tie matches the chucks.
Thanks. I gotta thank everyone that has helped me, my family, friends, and Mike Carlson for the car. Hopefully I can do better with the full season.
Hobby Stock Good Luck Award, Taylor Dobbs.
Well, the 2019 season definitely had its ups and downs for me, for sure. But you just got to accept it and move on from it. You're going to have seasons like that, and all you can do is just move on with it and accept it for what it is. Thanks.
Nice job. Sportsman, are you accepting this one on behalf of the Grape Ape, the Pink Flamingo, Brian Hesselberg? Justin Furberg.
Brian wasn't able to attend tonight, so Nick Clements will be sending a video to him. I'd like to thank my sponsors, and sorry for running into the 75 car all year. Thank you.
Late Model Good Luck Award goes to Hump Daddy Awesome Sauce Randy Humfeld.
Yeah, I didn't get you a beer. No, I don't know, we thought we'd have a little bit better performance this past year than what we did. We gained a little bit of speed, but it seemed like we only gained it in hot laps. If they gave an award out for probably the most hot lap session wins, I guess, for fast time and hot laps, we maybe would have got that. But just needed to work on some race stuff and struggled with that a little bit. It kind of makes me look like kind of a pile compared to what that car has accomplished over the past few years. But I guess whatever. So congrats to Nick on the championship. You were awesome all year, and you know, I guess we'll just see what happens next year with what we're gonna do. Yeah. Bud Light.
And he thinks Bud Light. That's what he was coached in the corner there. Our next award is it's the second year for this award, and we probably should have been doing this a lot longer, but I'm glad we've got it running now. And it's the Mechanic of the Year. This award goes out to the guy or gal behind the scenes, the driver that gets the accolades and the glory in front of the crowd. But we all know it's the team behind the driver that puts the car on the racetrack. It's the team behind the car that makes the car fast. And those persons need to be recognized. So the top vote getter for the Mechanic of the Year for La Crosse Fairgrounds Speedway, Brian Johnson. Yeah, you have to come up here. That's part of this deal. And your speech needs to be under 5 minutes.
Well, I didn't know I was going to have to come up here, but I know if I'm a mechanic or a tire changer, tire mounter, gasser upper, or move lead around, or change springs or whatever, but I appreciate this award. Thanks to everybody at La Crosse. All the competitors we raced against the last 3 years, you guys are awesome. So, thank you.
Dan?
One of the most popular awards is our second to final award. It was done by a fan vote online only through social media and a link on the Speedway website. It is the most popular driver award. In the minivans, the nominees are Al Bartles, Katie Deicher, Nick Clausen, Matt Moore, and Rob Stanfield. The most popular 2019 minivan driver, Matt Moore. In the Street Stocks, nominees for most popular driver voted on by the fans, Matt Moore, John Hebner, Scott Pataska, Dan Fry, and Jake Schammers. The 2019 most popular street stock driver, Jake Schammers. In the Ann's Complete Pest Control Hornets, the most popular driver voted on by the fans, the nominees are John Hebner, Jake Schammers, Jaden Schock, Jimmy Bjorkman, and Cheyenne Stanfield. The most popular driver award of 2019 for the Hornets, all 4'4" of him, Jimmy Bjorkman. I might be off by about an inch or so. 4'8", I'll take 4'8". In the hobby stocks, the most popular driver for 2019 voted on by the fans. The nominees are Brandon Gallagher, Jason Bolster, Adam Moore, Caleb Hardy, and Mark Chalet. The 2019 most popular hobby stock driver, racing Jason Bolster. In the sportsman division, this is a tough one because all the nominees deserve this, I'll tell you what. Most popular 2019 driver for the sportsman, nominees are Jeff Thompson, Mandy Uckelberg, Tom Lethe, Brian Hesselberg, and Sam Niles. The 2019 most popular sportsman driver voted on by the fans, the Silver Slingshot Jeff Thompson. Late models, same thing, tough call. Voted on by the fans, most popular driver. The nominees are Nick Clements, Ty Majeski, Steve Bachman, Nick Panitsky, and Justin Mulliken. The 2019 most popular late model driver, voted on by the fans, Nick Panitsky. Matt Moore.
Well, this is a complete shock, being I only raced half a season, but thank for everyone who voted for me, and we'll see what happens next year.
Jake Chalmers, Straight Stocks.
Thanks to all the fans, and I just want to thank my sponsors, Timeout Tavern out of the Crescent and Hoka Co-op.
And the Hornets, Jimmy Bjorkman.
Is that good?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'd just like to thank everyone who voted, and then thank my sponsors, Nick's Bar, Features in Holman, R&E Sports and Avon Shop, The Zone Sports Bar and Grill, I already said Features, Weir's Machine, Frog Racing, Gilster Farms, and yeah, I think that's all. Thanks.
Stop, brother, man.
Hobby Stocks, most popular driver, Jason Bolster.
Well, this was unexpected. Thanks who voted, and I forgot a sponsor from last time I was up here, Auto Value. Thanks for giving a free pit pass every week. It really helps out. Thanks.
Most popular sportsman, how I really don't know. Jeff Thompson.
Apparently I don't got as many haters as I thought I did. I got to thank Mountain Dew Game Fuel Sportsman for being our sponsor. I mean, we didn't get stickers, or me and a few others didn't make some like the rest of the field, but hey, it was a hell of a year. See what next year brings. Thank you, everyone.
Nice job, brother, man. Love you.
Well, the most late model popular driver, Nick Pinitsky.
I still think it's pretty cool that somebody without Facebook or Twitter wins this award. This is a very cool award to receive. I couldn't be more proud of the fan base that we have created over the past 3 seasons. Thank you to everybody who has supported me and made these last 3 seasons as cool as they have been. Thank you.
Way to go.
Way to go. Nick's been suffering through a big-time illness throughout the evening, so way to go up here. Chuck Deary has the most prestigious award for the La Crosse Fairgrounds Speedway.
Thank you, Dan. Before we get into our final award for the night, I'd like to ask all the ladies to please stand. Come on, ladies. Pull back that chair. Stand up a little bit. Yes, you there too. Come on, ladies. Stand up. It won't take only a moment. Thank you. On behalf of the race teams, gentlemen, let's hear it for the ladies out there that support us. Thank you, ladies. All right, that wasn't too hard. And a few guys can stand up, but you worry about that later. You know what I meant. Thank you. Little business before we get into the final award. We'll release the schedule here probably in the next week or so. We need to do a little fine-tuning some other events we're trying to bring in, which is our theme for 2020 will be different. We have an awesome product. You guys put an awesome product on every Saturday night, but clearly the trend has been a little bit different, doing different things, and we're going to try to do some different things in 2020. They may work, they may not, but by God, we're going to try it. And finally, before we get into the final award, I'd like to, a little editorial here about participating in this sport. As you go through life and you meet a lot of people and stuff that do things, but for God's sakes, you guys are living. You're out there, you're filling dreams, you're participating in life. When it's all said and done and you put you 6 feet under, you have done some living. And that's huge, and it matters in the end. So congratulations to you for going out there and living and being part of this sport. All right, finally, our Sportsman of the Year award. This award goes to someone, something, a business, or whoever whose contribution to the sport this year, or even before this, has been tremendous. And there's been some huge winners in here from radio stations and Clem Drosty, and I can go through the list here forever and stuff, but all these people have been so important to the sport. This year's winner, car owner. This year's winner, former driver. This year's winner, helps the racetrack whenever he can. This year's winner helps at the races every Saturday night when he can, or when he does. He just does. His passion and love for racing is apparent through the cars he supports. His passion and love for the Speedway is apparent by him being there and contributing. But lifetime marches on, so his health has taken a little bit of a downturn. But nonetheless, you all met him, usually, hopefully, in better terms and getting hooked up from the racetrack. But our 2019 Sportsman of the Year, Mike Niles. He raced. He helped get that old coupe out on the racetrack in the Sportsman and a few years ago. And of course, his grandson races. His one son helps Dan announce. The other is a car owner, and we always love talking to him. He's our #1 scrounge at the Speedway. Hey, Mike, we're looking for this. Can you? Oh yeah, I know somebody that's somebody. So he's done a lot for us. He's done, which means a lot for you, and we appreciate it. Mike Niles.
What the hell do you say? I guess this coming summer will make 51 years they've been there. And I probably enjoyed 52 years of it. You're not going to find a better hobby or a better group of people. I appreciate the award. Thank you.
Final thoughts. Wow. Should I go short or should we just pull up a chair? Chuck and I talk about the awards every single year. It's just too bad that we don't have an award for every single driver at the La Crosse Speedway. Because of you, we are remaining open. Every single driver, doesn't matter if you're in a street stock, a young street stock, or you're a veteran late model driver, it doesn't matter. You are the show, and you continually be the show. This is my 14th year announcing at La Crosse, and it just pleases me to see every single year we open things up. You are the show. Also, you don't get enough accommodation. You get ripped on Facebook. You get ripped on social media. And I just keep paging through. Chuck told me don't feed the trolls. Our track staff, whether it's Dave Nelke or Chuck Deary or Wayne or anybody else that helps put this show on, you rip on them and they just keep getting stronger and they keep getting better. I appreciate the staff we have at the La Crosse Speedway. I also appreciate the track safety crew. They're the lowest ones to get accolades. I would not want to pull up to a wreck scene and pull Brian Hesselberg out of a car, or Mandy Eckelberg out of a burning car, or the Christensens out of a two-way tango on the front straightaway. I think we need a round of applause for the track safety crew that's here tonight to help you every single race night. In closing, I love seeing a packed house. Chuck, I thank you. This is my 14th year I'm getting into the La Crosse Speedway. I would have never envisioned that before. You and Dave and the entire staff, I thank you for being your race announcer. Let's go 2020.
Thank you. What Dan said. Thank you all for being here tonight. Look forward to seeing you in 2020, and let's have some fun. Thank you. Good night. God bless. Drive safely.